Hello, I'm Ilana Reisman, and today I would like to talk a little about the article that I chose and the reason behind it. So the article that I chose is an informative article presenting us two different trials, all in one mission: the search for a vaccine that will hopefully cure or at least treat most of the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. I will start by presenting some of the reasons that can trigger the Alzheimer's disease. So yes, the Alzheimer's disease can be triggered by various reasons, from different brain inflammations and up to genetics. But the main known reason is one tiny protein. The amyloid beta protein is a small protein produced by neurons with no known purpose, though it is known to create bonds between copies of itself. Now, those copies are most likely to be the main trigger for Alzheimer's. Because of the fact that the amyloid beta protein is the main cause for Alzheimer's disease, we can see in the article that most of the trials done until now are relying on that. They're all trying to reduce the bonds created between the protein. But there is one trial sticking out for me, at least, which I find to be the hope for a vaccine or a cure or a symptom relief for the Alzheimer's disease. That trial is the immunotherapy trial. The immunotherapy trial, called IVIG, relies on antibodies donated by healthy people with good amounts of antibodies. The main thing that makes this trial more successful is the fact that they're not only focusing on preventing the protein bonds, they're focusing on different approaches as well, like preventing brain inflammation, the fact that people with Alzheimer's disease tend to be people with less antibodies. Now, the reason that I chose this article is my abuelita, my grandma. My dear grandma suffers from Alzheimer's disease, and she has been suffering it for a couple of years so far. I don't really agree with the saying suffering, because I can tell you that my grandma is having a blast thinking that she's not at all 80 something years old and she's still a ballet teacher somewhere abroad. The fact that my grandma is an elder patient prevented us from being exposed or even participating in these kind of trials. But getting to read about it now and understanding all the progress and the wonderful work that we've been through makes me really hopeful. It makes me optimistic. I know that we are closer than ever to a solution that will be able to ease some of the symptoms for the Alzheimer's patients, or even prevent it from the first place. Now, I find that amazing. Thank you for listening. Good night.